The inner conversations we have with ourselves affect our emotional state, and our emotional state has an impact on the decisions we make and the choices that we make, and the choices we make and the decisions we make affects the results that we get.
Seriously. Confucius.
Most of the time, from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, who are we talking to? Well, most of the time we are talking to ourselves. We are having this internal conversation, and what we will observe is, if we observe consciously, most of the time our conversation is a negative conversation where we are talking to ourselves exactly what we do not want. This internal conversation is triggered by the situations that we may be facing in our life, or the events that we are facing, or it's majority of the time it's because the outside conditions that's triggering these thoughts, and the conversations that we are having are mostly negative. Because we are having these negative conversations, it's affecting our emotional state. Our emotional state is disempowering when we have negative conversations with ourselves. And because we have these negative feelings, what it does is it stops us from taking action. And only when we take the required action can we get the results. So basically it stops us from taking action, and even if there's an opportunity for us that comes in front of us, we let it go. So some of the negative stories that we tell ourselves, or the negative conversations that we have with ourselves, are like, I just can't do it, or I don't have the resources, I don't have the confidence to do it, or I don't have the skills to do it. Like, because of pandemic, nobody is buying my products or services. So these are the negative conversations that we have, negative stories that we tell ourselves. So now the question is, how can we change these negative stories to empowering stories? How can we change this negative conversation to positive conversation, so that we can change our emotional state and change the results that we get? So here's one thing that I do. Whenever I find myself, I catch myself telling these negative stories in my mind, what I do is I tell myself, stop it. That's the first step. So first step is to immediately stop that negative conversation by becoming conscious. So that's the first step. So the second step, what I do is I move my body. So I get up from the chair. If I'm sitting down, I get up from the chair and move my body, like I push myself up, or I do jumping jacks, so that it will change my emotional state. And as we have heard, right, like by changing our physiology, that's by moving our body, we can change our psychology, we can change our mindset. So that's exactly what I do. I immediately will get up and move my body with empowering movements of my body. We can do even jumping jacks, or just move our body, or into empowering postures. We can move our body, and when we move our body, what happens is it changes our emotional state, and instantly we can see a change in our emotional state. And then we can make the right decisions, we can make the right choices, and we can take the right action. So when we take the required action, or the right action, that's when we get outstanding results. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and we will answer it and help you out. And if you have enjoyed watching this video, like it, share it, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and tell all the people about it. And I will talk to you in the next video. By the way, if you are a financial planner, consultant, or advisor, and you're interested in finding easier, quicker, and better ways to do prospecting and fixing appointments, and find out what other top achievers are doing to grow quickly, be sure to join our Facebook group and community, and also connect with us on social media. Just click the link below to join now.